Okie dokie everybody, welcome back to me versus Starfield. My name's Daniel. And apparently I'm having some... I was expecting to see buttons on my stream page on Twitch, and apparently they're not there, so... let's see if I'm doing something wrong. Looks different today. How strange. Did the whole thing and everything. Apparently that's not working. Maybe I'm just not on the right page. That's what I'm looking for. I was looking as a viewer rather than looking as a streamer. Okay, now I've got that out of the way. Yeah, so okie dokie everybody, welcome back to me versus Starfield, and I'm introducing again, but I can potentially cut that bit out. So, we're going to go to the eye in a moment, but before I do that, I want to just mention that on my single player game, I completed the main campaign. So, I don't want to drop any spoilers or anything like that. So I will do my best not to do that. But on the story missions, if you're working through the story missions and you want to know how far away you are from the end, there are 19 main story missions. So as you work through, you can start counting them and working out how far through you are in the main story. At the end of the last mission, you are given a choice. Now, one of them is to effectively to basically come back to where you are, and one of them is to go forward to a new game plus. Now, the new game plus will basically allow you to keep your level, it'll allow you to keep all your skills, and effectively you start the game again from one small step. but you start above Vectera, and you have to go and talk to Sarah, as you normally would. And it just changes some of the dialogue a little bit. But effectively that's basically what you have to do. You have an option at that point, because you've already played it, to potentially skip some of the missions, or you can replay them just to see what the differences are. But basically, you start from mission 1 and you can replay all the missions. So yeah, the upsides of doing it is you keep all of these. However, all of your gear, all of your ships, and every single one of these planets that you've been to go back to unexplored. So they all reappear as red. So if you've done a full playthrough and you've gone to every single one of these planets, all that work will be wiped. So just bear that in mind. I had about... I was loosely up to sort of around here from the left-hand side explored. Been there, might have been to some of these other ones, but I've done most of this sort of area, as we have done as well. And probably about half of those were 100% surveyed, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, just bear that in mind. All of your gear, you just get wiped back down to nothing. For completing the first mission, I got a shotgun with 5 rounds as my first weapon. Hadn't picked anything else up yet. No credits, so you can't buy any weapons or ammo, and no healing stuff. So, again, just bear that in mind. But obviously, if you decide to continue playing through the game, I'm not sure what happens on that side of things. Anyway, so that is that bit. I haven't done that much more, I don't think. I think I may have upgraded you. Maybe one of the other skills, but I'm not too sure. So yeah, I think what I'll probably do, we'll do Into the Unknown. And then I might start checking off some of these slowly. Might do some of these actually on stream, so so we can fill the time out a little bit more, because I don't really want to rush all the way through it, but at the same time I kind of do, knowing what I've got coming up. EI. Might have upgraded the ship. Yeah, I've done that on camera, I can't remember.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
I'll head to my crew position.
There's not too much in the way of goodies here. I do love this. I love the fact that they've bothered to make the ship in the background look like your ship. Because obviously this changes every time you change your ship. So if I went out there now and landed, changed it all blue and came back here, that would then be blue. That's far too much detail, but I love the fact that they put the detail in. And obviously if I move all the components around on the ship, they'll also move on there as well. Obviously if I go, potentially I could go bigger as well, and again you can still see the bigger ship. I'm just going to grab any of the bits and pieces that I feel like we need to grab. Med packs mainly. Isn't that much ground from what I remember. There's a kitchen somewhere. Yep. Yeah. Ammo. Yeah, I found out a second ago on the other game why you actually need random bits of food. So one of the magazines you can get has recipes you can learn food-wise. And the one that I found gave me access to a meal valued in at over 1,000, whereas the ones that you can get normally are like 20, 50, something like that. So you're just finding all the random bits and pieces. Worth it. Let's go and speak to Mr. Vladimir. Quickest way to weigh myself down. First. So much food. Probably never going to use. Rude. Yeah, I'll go to the Vladimir. I'm just taking that. Hi.
We got a rook on deck. Good to see Constellation getting some fresh blood.
Glad you two finally have a chance to meet.
Wish I could have been down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost peeking through the eye. Probably would have just gotten annoyed at being bothered. I'll catch a smile at our next big revelation. You know there's more to come. Now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after we caught our second one. But the data takes a slow ride along the Sea of Light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a grav drive. You won't be the only constellation out there. Andreja and Matteo are both following up on scans themselves. Matteo went out recently, but Andreja, it's been a while. Hate to pull a worried old man act on you, but I'm an old man, and I'm worried.
Yes, indeed. Stop worrying so much, Vladimir. If she's out there, we'll find her.
She should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. Can take care of herself, but we all need backup sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you'll be catching Fortune's smile, and we'll have some more artifacts to take a closer look at. Happy hunting. Jaw the words another time, then.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course.
The Eye's seen all it can for the moment. Good luck out there. Race the thoughts with you later.
Must be after completing this mission. You can sell survey data to Vladimir, which is why you have survey data you can sell. Apparently that thing boosts the iframes to track artifacts. You're there. Why didn't you just come this way? Okay.
Thanks for taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now. I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about. No, it's nothing like that. It's just a list of requests. Things I would normally handle if I was there. But I'm not. I'm out here instead with you. Something like that. It's difficult to explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department. Yeah, sure. Some more than others. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders. Oh, like hell I can't. You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. If I had fought harder, I'm convinced our division may have had a chance to prove its value. That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know. Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure all the accounts are balanced. Yes, exactly. If it's obvious to you, imagine how obvious it is to someone like Barrett or Mateo. Oh, they must be itching to replace me by now. God damn it. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn. Look, it's clear that you have feelings for me. It's just... I've never had time for this sort of thing in my life. Please, it's not you. It's me. I'm just not ready to get that close. I can't. Not now. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did.
About 2 or 3 more conversations like that.
That was a pleasant change of scenery.
Hey, it's always a good day when you come around.
Thank you. Ow. Didn't realise it was quite that far a drop. Keeps doing that. Slightly better armor all over, but then you lose all the abilities. Let's throw on the other screen then. We'll stick those in there for a minute. Rather have the higher damage ones, still got enough. Find all the resources. Okay.
Setting down, everything in the green.
I don't know whether you know or not, but any photos that you take, they actually appear as your loading screen every now and again. I took some, and then a couple of sessions later was like, that's my photo.
This is an impressive mining operation.
It's mine there. Double damage to target full health. 30% damage on next attack after hitting a target's limb. And small chance to turn them into nothing. And does more physical damage and has a bigger mag. Slightly better accuracy. Oh, just a little bit more physical damage. Then I lose Med Thief, although Med Thief isn't actually doing a whole lot. Ah, the suppressor is what loses the range. Oh, and then reduce damage whilst you're on a planet, which I spend more time on a planet. Yeah, like just trying to think how much more time. It's probably, well, the only time I'm shooting things in space is if I'm on a space station or taking a ship.
Damn it!
Ow. literally saw me walk over the mine, get set on fire, and then walked through the fire.
Nicely done.
I feel like when it says tool grip weapon, I think that it's going to be probably a fire axe. I don't know whether it actually says that on there. Do I actually have? I don't think I've got. Doesn't say on there. I wonder whether it was just a general knife. See if we can set up any more mines. Yet another one. Mug on top of there. Just get all that in the screen. Why? Why would you do that? A little bit of food. Random poster about football shots. Apparently, they still do football. That was worth coming in here for. Let's go back to Starfield. Now on to the rest. Tendency to just do all of those, and it's like you've just filled it in. But
Even with advanced
gas.
robotics, companies still risk human lives to mine for ore. You know why? Because it's cheaper.
These alarms. If you ever go to a place where they've got them, just keep an eye on where they are, because if you set off the alarm, you can reflip the alarm to turn it off. I was wandering around a site for about half an hour with the alarm going off, and it was loud. I think he's dead.
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself. Ah, good. I suppose I should have guessed. It has been too long since I checked in.
I'm just glad we found you unharmed, Andreja. Vladimir and I were worried.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members? Perhaps. I suspect Vladimir worried you might find me on the ground, instead of this one. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk.
Yeah, all about the mission with you.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets. I know
That'll make
there are
life a bit
more
easier.
important things going on, but I need to make another delivery.
All right. Suppose you were due for one. The, contents, they're what we agreed on?
Yes, Vladimir and I agreed on what should be included.
That's all fine then. Do let me know if you get a response.
That is highly unlikely, but if it happens, I will be sure and tell you.
My kill, my share.
Meet your death!
They are not paying me enough for this.
And once again, we are triumphant.
Be advised that this is now a combat zone.
Thank you, robot. You can go and take some other bullets for us.
You've got nothing. Nothing!
Let's get out of here! Gonna take you down!
lost contact with the enemy.
I'm sure he'll be back, and you can go and kill him, little robot.
My search pattern is complete. I found no more hostiles in the area.
Well then, you suck.
Something bothering you, Andreja?
Shoot the ball.
Something may be nearby. You thought you could evade me?
Seriously? Can I not hit you? Where you gone? Come back. The XP. Yeah, we'll find that later.
Was that you? How are you easing into things, Andreja?
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
I'm going to end you.
Mine's got to go.
Get your damn I'm going for time.
I will have your head.
Get your head down!
Take your best shot. Where have they gone?
Probably still where they were, just hiding. Just keep shooting.
Cowards. Yes, Vladimir agreed on what should be included.
That's all fine then. Let me know if you get a response.
That is highly unlikely, but if it happens, I will be sure and tell you.
Actually run away. Still have no idea what this is for.
You're back. You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision? The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done. It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is? Argos. I have heard of this company. Small, reckless. Interesting. I do not have experience with this profession, but I have my own experiences with risk. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Varun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand? Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
Don't remember there being any super exciting resources. I don't need Ali. Do not need any of that. Iron. So. No more singles. Great. Try that again. These take too long.
Where did you
They take so long to do.
learn to pick? You know what? On second thought, I don't want to know. I missed the box. Not sure what
whatever is in there is something really important that I really want, and I'm not going back down there for it. Mostly because the chances of me going down there and finding something really good. Past experience hasn't led me to believe that's going to work.
It would be advisable to vacate this area.
It appears we found some type of mining operation.
We walked in this way.
After you, Captain.
Now where are we off to? Somewhere obviously not here. Yes. Yes. Oh. I've been here. Yep, that is right. I apparently am both bald and have not got my helmet on a planet that I can't breathe in, but it's all okay. Now I am very confused. actually get the artifact from here until you're actually on the mission to get the artifact from here. Which would explain why it is saying 33% explored. %explored. So there's more cave to explore. I'll work it out. Drinks to the lodge, please. Thank you very much. Dinosaurs. Just reminded myself. It's in the new pictures from Ark Ascended. Looks absolutely gorgeous. So close now. It's ridiculous. So close. I want to play the game.
I have things for you.
Really? Thank you. I've had that 1,000 times.
It's good to be home.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Why? Was there a concern that I would not contribute to the mission?
No, of course not. We thought you might be hurt.
Oh, then thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
Pretty nice.
I am at your service, Captain.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They can be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader? I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means. Maybe that's how our ancestors felt when they were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space, not daydreaming.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration? Neutrality in a debate? I guess your side forfeits.
How can you forfeit if you don't even take a side? You're getting rusty with your comebacks, Mateo.
Playing it safe, eh? I don't blame you. Getting mired in a debate with Mateo and Noel can be an all-day affair.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andrasia celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help. Yes. So am I. Let me know if you need me.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Roger that, Vladimir. She's on her way.
Any other time.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot. So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descendant of the great Solomon Coe? Is it everything you imagined? Well, that's a first. I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. So many people hear Coe and they expect me to pull some miracle out of a hat. Time has a way of just building on itself. Solomon was a good man. Great one, even. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days, he'd flat out deck him. I am. And I'm not. Yeah, there was a time, well before Cora, where it really weighed on me. Felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great legacy. It's enough to drive you crazy. Now I just hope I can help Cora to... I don't know. Well then, Cora's gonna get a 5-star university education from me. For my father, Cora, and me, everything starts and ends with Solomon Coe. He looked out at the stars, and he dreamed a way to get there. Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system, set foot on a new world. Hell, I get it. That's powerful stuff. And now... I'm just getting sappy. You're a bad influence, you know that?
I mean...
I believe that might be the most honest thing you've ever said. Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventures is better than that rag on Solomon. The stuff they publish is just downright embarrassing.
Interesting. Here. Let's have if I actually go into weapons. Don't need that. Don't need that. Need those. Nothing exciting in there. Can I fast travel to the ship from here? Yeah, I can.
All right.
Now those artifacts aren't just blips over in the black sea. I found an interesting pattern. The gravity generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one of another planet, a bigger one. Alright, let's transfer over the data. But I need you caution for this one. Tell me this thing is or why it's so large. Going to send them as close as I can. But I have trouble pointing this source. You explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work. Don't blow the line. Keep your eye open. And there, we catch his mind and uncover the source of all. That anomaly is a damn sight bigger than a wreck. Back to the red ships and gravity's pull.
Still can't tell stuff. doing this mission?
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Yeah, we're doing this mission because I know exactly what this mission is.
Separation complete.
Things are about to get even more interesting. Where are we? We're over there.
Grab drive spinning down. Systems green.
We're not bank robbers.
Gear looks green. Ready to land.
Okay. Can you scan something? It's like so close with this one. And there's things all around. So there's an anomaly there. So these ones, as you can see, circle around the outside. It's normal. The one that's over here is now flickering. That's the one you want to go to. Chance you leave me alone. My experience, defensive basically means shoot them, they'll shoot you back. Okay. Really get too close there. This is why I haven't really done much of this on stream, because it's just repetitive. Land on a planet, scan that, scan enough those to get that 100%.
Is this the anomaly? It's gigantic. Oh, look at that architecture.
So when I first came here, I was trying to work out how to get to the top of the tower. You don't have to get to the top of the tower. The doors, I should say, sit in these channels. What was confusing me was I basically went on top of it and near it, and I couldn't see a doorway. I ended up climbing on top, and then found this channel. I think there's maybe 3 doors. Yes, we will do that. Do that. Yes, you can have that. Hopefully that'll be enough to give you somewhere close to the amount of health that I'm hoping it's going to. It's not. Into the temple. These are a little bit annoying. Say any more.
Notice how the room is reacting to our presence. Those rings in particular.
See, these little columns of light that are now appearing? You need to bump into those. Do it correct. Makes that noise. Time limit, and there's a failed noise, if you like.
That's it. The rings are aligning. Initiation button.
This might be enough. So I don't want to do that again. We're just going to do a quick save there because I know something's coming in a minute. Loud noise.
That was awesome! And I very rarely use that word for anything. We need to get you looked at back at the lodge.
It's got superpowers.
Simply amazing.
Sure. We got attacked by something here. Maybe it's things. Could be the next one then. Suppose there is still a little bit of time chance that I might get tagged, but probably not.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Okay, back to the lodge. This is one of my photos of my other game, but that's one of the anomalies you can find randomly on a planet before I knew what they were, why they were there.
I have things for you.
Can't do anything with them though. It's just
Much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tale. An entire building generating a signature just like the artifact.
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it?
it's going to make the most amount of mess.
Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird. So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power. All connected.
More questions than answers.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time. Don't think it's just Fortune's laugh that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
Hmm? Oh, sorry. Was doing the tally's work in my head. Inventory on the station. Next supply run.
Okay, I'm not going to talk to him yet, because that will be the next mission. But... do I really want to go and do that mission? No. I might save that for another day. Because I've got a week off, so I may as well save something to do maybe tomorrow. Would make sense. Yeah. Then we can get our second power. I think what I might do is end it there, coming up for an hour and a half. Or maybe more than an hour and a half, 100. Yeah, an hour and a half. So, yeah, in the meantime, I might do a little bit more exploring off camera, because it's super boring. And try and get some more levels up and things like that. But other than that, I will see you in the next video. So that might be tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I'll see how everything goes. Yeah, I'm still actually scheduled a stream on Saturday regardless. So if I don't do any more streaming between now and Saturday, I will see you on Saturday. Otherwise, thank you very much. I will see you in the next video. Take it easy, guys.